Hi, everybody. I'm Megan Daly. I'm the Chief Commerce Officer for the Port of Albany in New York State. We are quite a distance from Kate, but we are working on similar initiatives. The Port of Albany is located 124 nautical miles north of New York's harbor. We are a public authority and have been in operations for over 90 years. We've been an economic engine for upstate New York and moving dimensionally large cargo for years that either was manufactured in New York's capital region out to the world or moving pieces from out in the world to the Northeast US. So it made a natural fit for the port to take on what we are taking on, which is developing 100 acres here at the Port of Albany for an offshore wind supply chain manufacturing operation. Our mayor, Mayor Sheehan, I think has spoke on this forum before and has been a strong advocate for this because it is not only an economic and environmental opportunity for the port, for upstate New York, but for the initiative. It is expected to add more jobs and more investment and also critically localize supply chain for offshore wind development in the Atlantic Ocean that currently doesn't exist in the United States. So the port has a history as a direct port of entry. We receive and ship items around the world, including onshore wind power and other material. This would now develop over 100 acres and result in over 600,000 square feet of new manufacturing activity, new heavy lift dock capacity, and create 550 long-term permanent jobs right here at the Port of Albany. Also, it would develop pieces of supply chain that would then be floated down the Hudson River to development sites in the Atlantic Ocean and supply many of these offshore wind construction projects that are planned and will be an offset to climate change. And I think, we've seen it more than ever. Frankly, the Port of Albany has benefited from some of these major storms not affecting us. However, we have been safe harbor to other places that have needed that during some of these just substantial storms. So we have been developing this site. It is the largest fully permitted site in the United States currently for offshore wind manufacturing. It is in construction now due to the effects that many other construction projects have been facing related to global supply chain pressures and labor force effects. We have now phased this project in its construction approach, but it is still targeting to be able to serve the substantial offshore wind development projects that need supply in 28, 29, 30, and 2031. And we believe this is a once in a generation opportunity. Not only will this be contributing to solutions for climate change, it frankly is going to be reaching into the adjacent environmental justice communities that will also be able to participate in the labor force and in generational careers here. So the project offers a number of economic and environmental benefits. We hope to be a beacon to other states that are looking at these opportunities. And, to Kate's points earlier, there have been challenges, but we have also demonstrated that as a collective, it can be done. All of the federal, state, and permitting reviews and analysis and permitting has been complete. And we are underway. So we're looking forward to the jobs and beneficial outcomes that will come from this. Thank you very much for having me on, and I look forward to additional participation. Thank you.